Hey, Fit Fam, Coach Russo here. If you've done this workout before, go ahead and jump forward 1 minute and get started. If you haven't, this workout is inspired by Uncle. He wanted a workout program he could do 5 days a week. I'm probably going to suggest 4. So in order to do a workout that many times, you want a workout that is comprehensive, works the entire body, every angle, every direction. It is possible. Also, too, you don't need to sustain loads. You don't need a lot of weights. You don't need any weights. You don't need any objects other than a wall for balance. And what we're going to do is we're going to activate our muscles. We're going to work different angles and get a comprehensive full body workout that you can do 4 to 5 days a week. All right, so with that, we're going to get started. All right, so that wasn't quite a minute. But we're going to start out with our standing posture here. And our feet are right outside our hips, called neutral stance. So from neutral stance, I'm going to gently bend my knees, not a lot, just a little bit. I'm going to have hands on my hips, put my hips underneath, lift my rib cage, good, shoulders back, arms straight. I want you to lock out the back of your arms. I want you to pull your ears behind your shoulders and stand for a moment. Let's get centered. Since people will be doing this workout on repeat, I will not make so many annoying jokes, even though they're really funny. All right, so we're standing. All right, so from this nice standing posture, we're going to shift our weight into the left leg. Boom, bend the right knee. I'm mirroring you guys, bend and bend. This is called the butt kicker, and what we're doing right here is we're working the hamstrings, back of the legs, okay? And kick, and kick. Now, what you're doing while you're doing this, engage the abs, lift up nice and tall, ears behind the shoulders. Very commonly when people go to pick their leg up, they start leaning forward. We're going to posture up nice and tall. This is the warm-up, folks. If you have poor balance or your balance is getting better, go ahead, grab the wall like so. And let's keep going here. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. All right, so the next one, this is called a kick back or a donkey kick. So you're going to bend the knee, kick straight back, okay? Bend the knee, kick straight back. Make sure you're not kicking hard or fast, but also you're not turning your hip, okay? This is not a side kick or, I'm trying to think of the ballet name. I don't remember right now. Kick and kick and kick. There you go. Now this one, you'll notice, as your leg goes up, you kind of lean forward, but don't exaggerate. A lot of times people will, no, not a balance exercise. Kick it back, we're warming up the glutes. Boom, kickbacks. All right, so let's square up neutral stance. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go out to the side, lateral hip raise, boom, boom. Now it's the same thing as before, right? You don't want to lean to compensate to lift the leg up. You want to stand nice and tall, chest up, shoulders behind the ears, side to side. We're working the hips, folks. We're warming up the hips. We want to protect the knees. We want to protect the lower back, even the ankles. We want to have strong hips. And you don't need to work a lot of we call flexion forward. Okay, now we'll go from here, a little bit longer. It's called soccer pass. Last one, cross right here. It's like I'm passing a soccer ball in a very bad, it's like I'm not very good at soccer. Now, what we'll do is as your foot's coming, it's not perfectly straight, right? The bottom foot's slightly turned out, but like don't turn your shoulders, not this big can movement. You want to stay nice and forward. Soccer brush, soccer pass. Let's go. Breathe. Good. Kick. Okay, and release. That's about 30 seconds for all those. Back to the neutral stance. What we're going to do is we're going to do some shoulder rolls back. Now, while you do shoulder rolls, make sure your neck's relaxed. A lot of people pull up real tight to their neck. Just release. It's a simple movement, but it's very effective for the shoulders. I actually feel my collarbone loosening up. Nice. Okay, switch directions. You may hear some popping or clicking, totally normal. I say that because I just heard mine pop. Now, stomach in, give yourself a little core squeeze, nice. All right, now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to come, boom, shoulder horn. It's a weird machine that holds it, but we're going to come into cactus, okay? And then back to the shoulder horn and cactus, boom, right here. Now, when you do this, your stomach is in, your posture is set. You want to feel your shoulders behind your ears. You're not leaning back, right? You're turning the shoulders. Okay, now from here, we're going to do a little shoulder press up. Just a mini one, right? You don't go all the way up. You want to stay 90-degree angles with the elbows. You may or may not be feeling it already in your shoulders. That's good. when you're working your rotator cuffs, you want to work them in an endurance fashion. So not weights, just time. Okay, hands come out, circles forward. Now when we did this in Tai Chi, you'd actually make tiger palms. Your knuckles are bent. Kind of allows you from not moving your wrist. Okay, switch directions. Posture up. Make sure you're lifting. Stomach's in. Holding. 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 Your arms may be tired. And woo! Flap them down. Okay, nice deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale. So neutral stance here. Nice tall posture. You want to have your hands at your sides. You're going to turn your head to the right gently. As far as it's comfortable. Okay, now a little bit further. Now listen, look at the ground first. Don't move your chin. And then move your chin down at the 45-degree angle. Make sure you're not leaning. Okay, roll your chin to the bottom right here, looking straight down. Okay, and then come up. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, turn your head to the left as far as is comfortable. And a little bit further. Look down. Then roll the chin at the 45. Coming down to the bottom, big circle. All the way around. Good. And switch directions. Big circle. All the way around. One more each way. Here we go. Big circle. Yeehaw. And all the way around. Big circle. All the way around. And release. Okay? We're going to do that for our rib cage here. So make sure your hips are locked in. Remember, if you have headlights on your hips, right here, the hip lights, straight forward. Okay? Give yourself a hug. Self-love. From here, look up. Raising, flaring the ribs. And down. Breathe in. Exhale. Look up gently. Raise the ribs. Raise the arms up. See, I'm getting that nice, it's called thoracic extension. And down. Here we go. Up and lift. Boom. And relax. Keep the hug. We're going to go to the side. So it's a side bend. Breathe in. Exhale. And to the left. And I want to imagine right here my ribs are closing in. My elbows going in my pocket. And then the other side. Boom. And then the other side. We're just stretching out real slow. Don't pull on your back. If you feel it in your lower back, don't bend as much. Okay. Now it's called an around the world. So what we're going to do is breathe in. You're going to go back and up like we started with. And then you're going to go to the side, slightly forward, and around. Okay. Make sure when you're going around this back part, most important part, lifting up, not leaning back. Okay. You're lifting up. Okay. Switch directions. This is a great one for your ribs. It's also really important for your lower back and upper shoulder health that your rib cage move around. Okay. Shake it out. We're gonna do something similar. It's called stir the pot for the hips. So I'm in neutral stance. My hands are on these hip bones right here, called your iliac crest. It's just these bones. You're going to push, take your left hand, push your hips to the right. So right, pushing my hips to the right, lateral shift, push to the other way, boom. And then what you're going to do is push forward. Yeah, I'm kind of going fast here. And push back. That's because really what we're looking for is called stir the pot. So side, back, other side, forward. And I'm moving my hips, rotating. Going for anyone who's got knee, hip issues. Okay, switch directions. This is actually one of the first exercises they give you when you get a hip replacement. The other one being the gyration, so I'm not going to put those in today. Okay, and release. All right, let's go ahead and do some standing stretches, all right? So this one is just called standing lunge from neutral stance. Posture up, take your left foot forward 2 stride lengths. 1 stride length, 2 stride lengths. This is called split stance. From split stance, take your hip lights, face them straight forward, bend that front knee. You want your knee to go to the edge of your toe. Don't go past it, right? Now this back leg, this is the important leg. I want you to lock this back knee out and get your back heel down, your right heel, and turn those hip lights in. The tendency is to let this right hip splay out or rotate out. You want to keep them straight forward. Okay. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in. We're going to lock, exhale, lock out the front leg, pull the front toe up. Now, if you feel it in your back knee, don't bend the back knee. If you don't, bend your back knee just a little bit, okay? This is an empty stance, though not really empty, right? Now from here, get a little artistic flair. Breathe in, inhale. Exhale, dive into the pool, reach down for the toe. If you need to use the wall for balance, go ahead, right? Boom. So it's my left foot. I want to have my left hand touching, and my right hand will slowly start to work down depending on flexibility. Hold and balance. If you need to use the wall for balance, go ahead. If not, folks, you'll get there if you practice. Now, what I like to do from this position is I'll lower my toe down, recatch my balance, bend my knee, and then roll up super slow. Anytime our chest is down, we want to roll up slow. All right, let's switch directions here. So right leg, 2 stride lengths. 1, 2, okay? Take your hip lights, shine them straight forward. Bend that front knee, okay? Once my front knee is bent, I want you to lock out your back leg and make sure this left hip isn't rolling open, right? So here, you don't want to make sure it's not rolling. I call it splaying. I don't know if that's a word. All right, so straight forward, posture up, stomach in, lock out that back knee, make sure the hip lights are facing straight forward. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, lock out the front leg now. This is a modified triangle. And then from here, pull the toe up, front toe up. If you need to use the wall, but breathe in. Artistically exhaling, folding down. This left knee is bent or straight. And you're going to reach, grab the toe. I don't even know if I could, sorry, I'm experimenting. Okay, now, my right hand's definitely touching. My left hand's on the wall if I need it. But ideally, the left hand is also touching, working your flexibility. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, toe comes down, right? Posture up, rolling nice and slow. Okay, one more standing stretch. So from here, neutral stance. I'm going to take 1 step to the left, 1 step to the right, turn my toes out. I would call that an aggressive turn out. I'm going to bend my knees, but I'm going to push my hips back. Then I'm going to take my hands and push my knees apart. It's called sumo wrestler. Okay, hold there. Keep holding. I'm going to show you from the side, right? Boom here, sticking back, stick the butt out, folding. Nice. Okay. And coming down nice and slow. All right, this is the point, folks, where we're going to get onto the floor. If you cannot get onto the floor, you can use a chair, but you're going to have to kind of use your mind to use the chair or watch another video where I show the chair modifications, okay? So the best way to get on the floor right here, breathe in, hands come up, exhale, fold at the waist, bend your knees as soon as you can, get your hands on the ground. Walk the hands forward, walk the hands forward, walk the hands forward, boom, hands and knees. This is called crawl. Stop and crawl. If your knees bother you in this position, you need to find a softer surface so you can put your knees down on the ground. If for some reason you can't do that at all, you got to go into the chair. We're not going to work a lot with the knees down, but from here, we're going to do bring your hands forward, push your hips back. Now, not to be sexist, but guys, we usually have a harder time getting our hips all the way back and our feet flat. See how my feet are flat like this? And then from here, what I do is I take my hands and I'm pushing back, stretching out that lower back, holding. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, come forward. Walk your hands forward a little bit. It's called lizard. Pass through lizard. Drop your hips down. Roll your shoulder back, cobra. Just go based on flexibility, right? If your back's not that flexible, you're here, 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 here. If it's all the way, I really stretched out this morning, so my back is pretty good. Boom, roll back here. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, tuck the abs. Walk the hands back. We're going to return to that position in just a moment. From here, though, what we're going to do is I'm going to roll onto my back. What I like to do is like to slide, boom, elbow, forearm, and we are in our go-to position. All right, so from here, tuck, suck, and squeeze. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale, tuck, suck, and squeeze, and release. Good. And tuck, suck, squeeze, and release. One more time. Ready? Tuck, suck, squeeze. Hold the squeeze. Relax your neck. March up. 1, 2. Engage your abs, right? This is not a leg exercise. This is a core exercise. My abs are super tight. Good. 2. I think that's 10 right there. Get your 10 in. Boom and boom. Good. Knees and feet up for table. Take your right ankle, cross it to your left knee. If you can't get it there, put your left foot down. For most of us here, good. Take your hands, make the wedge. Looks like a little bird. Take that wedge, push that hip open. Try to keep this opposite leg up because you're working your core. If you're not there, you're here. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. Okay? If you can, switch your legs without touching the ground. If you're not, put your leg down. It's okay. You'll get there if you've done this workout 20 times. Okay? Take the wedge right here. Inhale, exhale. Push that hip open. Woo! Get that stretch on. Good. Hold. Hold your feet up. Get your core working. 3, 2, and relax. Okay? From here, what I want you to do is I want you to put your hands flat, palms up to the ceiling. Roll your shoulder blades back and together. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck your hips. Tuck, tuck. Peel your hips up like a glute. Like an orange. Peel your hips up. This is a Pilates bridge, okay, because I'm tucking aggressively. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to arch my mid-back, and you'll see I kind of lose a little bit of that tuck. That's fine. This is more of like an athletic glute bridge. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. Squeeze. Squeeze your knees together as hard as you can. Oh, and release, okay? From here, bring your feet away from your head. I don't know, a couple inches. Can't really tell. Doesn't matter. Okay? Toes up. Bridge up. Boom. Hold. Lift your right leg into the air. Squeeze your left glute 10 times. 10. 9. I'm not going to count. Squeeze that left glute. This is called a single leg glute bridge pulse. That's a lot of words. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to make any dumb jokes. Good. And switch. Same fashion, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Lift the hips up. Shoulders back. Boom. Left leg comes up. Squeeze and squeeze and squeeze. 10 pulses. Good. Boom. 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 And relax. Okay? What we're going to do, I want you guys to try this. Everyone together. Legs out straight. Hands overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Swing. Rock up. If you can, touch the toes. Boom. That's a full sit-up. Just do one. That's fine. We're going to go into side plank, okay? So for my people who've done side plank, just jump right in. If you're new, take your mat or your floor or whatever. Try to get a straight line between your knuckles and your knee. So from here, top hand on the hip, I'm going to send this hip to my heels. It's called long hip. Get that long hip. And then from the long hip, breathe in. Exhale, pop up into side plank. So during side plank, I'll offer the variations. Keep holding it. 1, make sure this muscle in your armpit is tight. Okay, variation 1, top leg out straight. Hold. Variation 2, bring this top foot in front. Use your hand, get the bottom leg out straight, and knee is off the ground. And then the final challenge, bring the hand down, stack both feet up. Boom, this is full side plank. Hold, 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 and relax. So if you jumped in right at the start and then you went through those, that would have been about a 40-second plank. Okay, that's all you need for a side plank, okay? So from here, knees in line with the knuckles, top hand on the hips, send that hip down, boom, long hip, send that hip down, long hip, yeah, I just repeated myself, hips up, muscle in the armpit tight, okay? You're holding, top leg out straight. Now, if you can't do the variation, just try, and if not, just hold the side plank. Top foot in front, hand comes down, back knee, bottom knee comes off the ground. Hold. You're like, ooh, it's an interesting position, but I'm still using my foot. Final one, take the hand, put it down, stack both feet, side plank, and hold, 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 and release. Nice job. We're going to roll onto the knees, folks. I'm going to do 3 exercises on the knees, okay? First one, here. Shoulders back, chest up. Inhale. Exhale. Kick the left leg straight back. Right arm extends all the way. It's called bird dog. Suck your tummy in. Balance. Hold. More advanced students, bring your hand and knee in, out, and switching sides, okay? Here we go. Core. Suck tummy in, shoulders back, right leg kicks out, left arm goes out, hold. Great. More advanced students, bring it in, hold, and out. Very nice. And then from here, this is called crawl. I'm going to walk my hands forward, drop my hips. This is lizard, okay? For lizard, my hips are forward, my shoulders are back. Now, what we love about lizard is I can come down onto my forearms for assisted plank. Now, for assisted plank, you want your elbows at the edge of the mat, and you want your hands together. You don't want your hands and elbows in a straight line or parallel lines. From here, boom, okay? Now, from assisted plank, we're all doing it. Tuck your hips, lift your rib cage gently, muscles in the armpits, boom. Now, if you're more advanced, back knee comes up, but don't lose it in your back, and we're going to hold. You can hear my voice kind of choke off. Planky plank. Let's go. Lift up, lift up, lift up. And 3, 2, 1. Knees come down. Don't flop. Come onto your hands. Right? From here, lift your knees up. Push-up plank. Hold it, okay? So for push-up plank, same thing. Tuck the hips. Ribs up nice and ribs up high. Tucking the abs. Don't lose in your back, right? Tucking the abs. Hold. Everyone strong arms. Hips go up. Downward dog. Walk the hands back to your feet. Go ahead and roll up. If you don't have time, stop there. That's 20 minutes. Essentially almost every part of the body. If you want to keep going, we got 10 more minutes. Go ahead and get water real quick. All right. Yeah, it was fast. Got to go quick. Could have paused it if you want to. All right, so breathe in. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, dive into the pool. From here, bend the knees. Walk your hands forward. Weights in the hands, weights in the hands, weights in the hands. I'm in push-up position, okay? Dropping here. Now, less advanced, knees down. More advanced, knees up. Just depends on your fitness level. You're going to breathe in. Ribs up, bend the elbows, come all the way down, and if you can, push up. Keep going while I show a variation. Keep doing push-ups. I'm watching you somehow. Okay, variation, if you can't do it, go all the way down, touch the chest to the floor, cobra up. That's called the cobra push-up, okay? So we're working those push-ups here, going down. Notice how slow I'm going down. I'm controlling my body, boom, and I'm going to cobra up, okay? We've been doing these for about almost a minute, so let's keep going. Here, one more rep, and dropping down, bend the elbows all the way down, control, hold. I'm going to show you the pop-up. Good. Now to come up, let's go. Boom, lift the hips, heels down, walk the hands back, rolling all the way up. No one making it on the floor again, okay? So since we just worked that front of the body, let's work the back. It's one of my favorite ones. So I'm going to show you from neutral stance here, posture. Take your elbows, bring them behind you, ears behind the shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together tight. Boom, and release. And squeeze back and release. Make sure you're not using your neck. Squeeze back and release. Squeeze back and release. Now, while you squeeze back, open your arms. Boom. Thumbs are coming apart. Boom, it's like you're pulling a band here. And pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Squeezing your shoulder blades at the same time, watching from the back, and just doing this, folks, will strengthen your shoulders. It'll help you reverse that seated posture. Make sure your neck's relaxed. Go ahead, speed up if you want to. Boom, boom, boom. If you want more of a challenge, you could do single leg, balance, single leg, balance, hold, hold. Keep pulsing. Keep pulsing. Keep pulsing. I know, right? And relax, shake it out. All right, we want to keep moving forward. So from here, we're in neutral stance. Take one step to the left. I'll do your left. Toes slightly turned out. This is squat stance. Now, we like to do a squat stance, marching band, make a fist, hand over the fist, boom, hold. Tummy in. Now, imagine there's a car door behind you. Close the door with your butt. So right here, I'll show you. Here, close door with your butt. If you know squats, just go ahead and start with the squats. Hips back, boom. Now, from the closing door, bend the knees, snap the hips up. 1. Tummy in, go ahead and work your squats. Close the door, bend, and up. And then you just smooth it out. And up, right? And up, and back, and up. If you know your squats, hit your squats. Now, everyone, we're going to hold the bottom. If you feel it in your knees, stop a little higher. But let's work that bottom, and we're going to hold. Good. Hold that. And popping up. Woo! Nice. All right, this one is for the hamstring. It's called ski jumper. So I'm in neutral stance. Hands are at my sides. Standing nice and tall. Breathe in. Tighten the core. Close the door of the hips. Now, bend your knees just a little bit as you go down. You fold in half. You want to feel the weight in the back of the legs. From the back of the legs, up and snap. If you know ski jumper, just go ahead and start. Hips back, close the door. Now what we're doing is we're loading the spring. It's like a spring, right? I'm pushing down the spring. Unload the spring, okay? Tummy tight, close the door. Folding. Unload the spring. Tummy tight, hips back. Snap. Close the door, hips back. Snap. Big mistake. People bend their knees too much. Don't bend your knees too much, right? You're not dropping down. Here, snap. One more. And recover. Good. Yeah, working those legs out. Let's go. All right, one more leg exercise right here, and we'll switch to the upper body. So we're going to go back into the sumo wrestler stance or ballet stance. So from neutral stance, 1 stride length apart, 2 stride lengths apart. Switch feet. Toes are turned out. From here, posture up nice and tall. Breathe in. Exhale, push hips back just a little bit. So closing a little door. Drop down and up. You want to feel a stretch in your thighs. And down and up. Hands can be usually marching band. Okay, keep going with your ballet squat. So here, watch me. Keep going. Hips back and up. See, I'm just pushing the over back just a little bit. I'm really stretching out my inner thighs. Boom. And back. I don't know why I keep changing my hands. Hips and back. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. And release. All right, little isometrics for the upper body, okay? It's called standing cobra. Kind of did this at the beginning. Neutral stance. Posture. Stomach in. Ears behind the shoulders. Hands out at your sides. Lock the elbows out. I want you to flex all the muscles in your back here. Ready? And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when we do isometrics, every second squeeze a little harder, okay? Let's do it again. Breathe in. Exhale. Arms back. Lock out. Stomach in. Squeeze. And release. Good. Breathe in. Shoulders back. Lock the arms out. Squeeze. And release. All right, come on. We're pushing in. We're almost done. All right, now this one's called the ring of fire. So don't squeeze your hands together. Squeeze your arms. Squeeze your chest. Right here. So breathe in. Neutral stance. Exhale. Squeezing everything. I'm making this ring of fire chest muscles. And release. So to do this in martial arts, you want to imagine there's an egg in your hand. You're not crushing the egg, okay? So breathe in. Exhale. Shoulders up. And squeeze. Ring of fire. Get everything real tight. And release. One more. Breathe in. Exhale. And squeeze. And release. Yeah. Okay. We're pushing the pace, folks. Let's keep it up. Okay, we're going to do balance and a little bit extra leg workout at the same time. So here, we're going forward. Nice tall posture. Take your left leg, step forward 1 stride length. From this, front heel comes up, hold, push off the front leg, step back. Switch legs. Right leg goes forward, hold. Check your hip lights, straight. Front heel comes up, right heel comes up, hold, push back. We're helping straighten legs. So now watch me. We're going to put it together. Ready? Step and roll. Heel comes up. Push off. Step and roll. Heel comes up. Push off. Bend your knees. Let's go. Step and roll. Push. Step back. It's all one smooth motion. Step and roll and push off. 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 Same exercise. Now let's open it up 2 stride lengths. So take the left leg. 1, 2, notice I'm in standing lunge, but now from standing lunge, my front heel comes up, push off, switch legs. 1, 2 with the right leg, standing lunge, pushing knee forward, front heel comes up, push off. This is fall prevention and balance. Now, 1, 2, roll and push off. 1, 2, roll and push off. Now, if you're more advanced, just skip that middle stride, go straight into 2, push off, my back heel came up, I lose. 2 stride lengths here and push off. 2 stride lengths here and push off. 2 stride lengths, you better believe it, here and push off. Last one each leg, 2 stride lengths here, push off. Last one, 2 stride lengths here and push off. Let's end the workout with single leg balance. We may have had a jump cut. Go ahead and stand on one leg if you can. If not, I'll walk you through. Here, posture up, shift your leg, your weight into your right foot. Pick a spot on the ground, squeeze your right glute, get onto this right toe. Okay, hold everything. You're going to lift and balance. And if you lose your balance, just touch. Don't make it this whole big thing. Just touch. Now, if you really want to challenge from here, lift the back heel up. Boom, and you're balancing on the ball of your foot. And release. Same thing, lax exercise. Last set, best set, switching into the left. Squeezing that glute. Lifting. Get your balance. If you can do it, just balance. Okay, from here. And then balance, if you can. Right heel comes up. You guys can see. This is my weak. This is my good side. Yeah, let's go. Balance and relax. All right, let's end the way we like to end our classes. This is a good chance to give you to reflect on what you did well and what you want to work on next time. So breathe in, inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and dive into the pool, folding down. Let the back stretch out, looking down. It's about 30 minutes. If you got this far in the workout, nice job, nice job. But make sure you think about, what did I do well? All right, was my balance doing well? Was my stretching? Okay, and then what did we not do so well? You know, could I have been a little bit more stable? Could I squeeze my muscles a little harder? All examples. Go ahead, roll up nice and slow. All right, workout complete. Give yourselves a round of applause. You can do this workout up to 5 days a week. It really is comprehensive and full body, okay? If you have any questions, go ahead. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram or at you'llbefitforever.com, okay? So I'm Coach Russo. This is You'll Be Fit Forever. I'll see you next time. Peace.